Welcome back. You're watching ET Insight. India has been battling rampant corruption for many years. The recent season of scam in the last few months, though, has made it difficult to do business here and has tarnished India's standing in the global markets. The government is trying to change that and has come cracking down on cash transactions which are primarily used to route the black money. And this cracking down has given rise to another alternative currency for corruption, which is gold.
It's a dirty game, and the golden rule is there are no golden rules. Welcome to the dark side, India's massive black economy where cash is king. While there are no current official numbers on the black money circulating in India, India's illicit wealth is closely linked with its illicit financial outflows. According to Global Financial Integrity, 72% of India's illicit assets worth $462 billion are held abroad. The balance 28% is held domestically, and experts believe that most of it is invested in real estate and near cash assets such as gold.
The large chunk of foreign currency has gotten converted into gold in last 2 years, particularly the Indian deposits in Switzerland. We had estimated something like $1.9 trillion, and there is no, I don't have these exact figures, but I think something like $600 to $700 billion of that money has been converted into gold.
Gold's role as a hoard of illegal money gets accentuated when its price is on the rise. Because then the yellow metal not just serves as a safe way of holding illegal money, but also a more compelling investment. This means that in the current times, when large investors are rushing for more gold, there is also a huge demand for it coming from the black market. And that in turn is pushing prices up further.
It's a favored destination for black money, I could say. And it's convenient to put away black money there because India, especially the Indians, have a great yen for gold, and it's easier to stack away. It's much more difficult to keep cash lying around, and then it gives you a return also.
Apart from being a profitable investment for the black economy, gold is turning out to be the new currency for corruption. That's because black money or cash is directly related to corruption.
On this question of black money, particularly black money held abroad, we are one with the opposition in saying that everything should be done to bring back this money to India.
On the one hand, the government is coming down heavily on illicit flows. For instance, the Finance Ministry is reported to have recently modified the format for reporting suspicious transactions to help enforcement and regulatory agencies take prompt action to deal with illicit flows. And since January this year, the RBI has reportedly fined 48 cooperative banks for flouting Know Your Customer norms and anti-money laundering guidelines. And on the other hand, the government is working at controlling corruption through measures like the Lokpal Bill. This means that cash is definitely not the flavor of the season. Enter gold, which is near cash and does not leave an audit trail. With the government making large cash transactions more difficult, gold is beginning to substitute cash in transactions that aren't legal.
In terms of trying to adjust for inflation or simply from holding your black money assets into something which is to that extent relatively smaller in volume, it's possible that gold may be emerging as a choice, but I don't have the statistics to say how much of gold is being hoarded simply as an alternative means of holding black money.
Apart from being the new currency of corruption, gold is turning out to be a popular medium for laundering black money.
Any increase in corruption money coming into gold, it would be the same percentage or rather lower than what it was in past. But definitely structured, informed investment and saving in gold has gone up. People have got more faith in gold than what they had in stock market or even in some of the debt instruments.
It is near impossible to wipe out black money from the economy, and the corrupt and the criminal will always find new ways of dodging taxes. But for now, that seems to be another reason why gold is shining.
But there is no denying that in these times of economic uncertainty, gold is the safest haven for investors. How do you invest is something we will tell you after this very short break.